Okay, so the memo has dropped. What does that mean? Christopher Steele, who was a former FBI informant and former British intelligence officer, was paid by the Hillary Clinton campaign to do op research on then presidential candidate Donald Trump. Now let's definitely mention that Christopher Steele hated Donald Trump. The information that Steele compiled is known as the Steele dossier. Inside the Steele dossier is a bunch of crazy stuff about Donald Trump, but it's totally unverified. Unverified meaning like it's out of the pages of National Enquirer. So the Department of Justice and the FBI take this dossier to the FISA courts. The FISA courts is where they do foreign intelligence surveillance on American citizens. Not cool. Not cool. The FBI and the Department of Justice use this dossier in their application to get a warrant to spy on Trump campaign members. They specifically wanted to spy on a guy named Carter Page, who was just a volunteer for the Trump campaign who consulted Trump on foreign policy. So the FISA court granted surveillance 2 weeks before the 2016 election. But the FISA court was not told by the Department of Justice or the FBI that the dossier used to get the application was paid for by Hillary Clinton. So Christopher Steele, remember the FBI informant, the British intelligence officer guy? Well, he leaks this information in the dossier to the press. So the FBI finds out that Christopher Steele's leaking information, so they give him the boot. But they keep getting information from Steele through a guy that is married to a woman that works for the op research firm that is being paid for by the Clintons. Do you follow? I know. It's kind of confusing. It's like a soap opera, but terrifying. What's really terrifying, though, is the Department of Justice and the FBI knew all of this and denied it. The question we should all be asking is how great of a role did the Steele dossier play in getting that FISA application approved? Former Deputy FBI Director Andrew McCabe said that the application would not have gone through without the Steele dossier. After Devin Nunes, the head of the House Intelligence Committee, released this memo, the Department of Justice and the FBI had no real complaints. All they said was that the memo was incomplete. Incomplete, huh? Well, let's see the entire application that was used to get a warrant to surveil Trump and his campaign. Because honestly, if the application shows that this whole investigation began off of a fake, unverified document that was paid for by the Hillary Clinton campaign, what the hell is Mueller investigating? That's it. Full transparency. Show us the FISA application and show us what you're investigating. Because it sure as hell is not the Trump campaign colluding with Russia. It's been over a year and you found nothing. See this kind of stuff? This makes me need wine. Okay, now I gotta go get a glass of wine.